James Calm the guy in the back. Well, we're here near Madison Square, right where Broadway crosses over Fifth Avenue, and we're looking at what is known as the Prow. This is an art space that's in the base of the Flatiron building, the famous Flatiron building. And this is a project by Gwyneth Leech, and it's titled HYPERGRAPHIA, the cup drawings. So Gwyneth has been down here since September. I guess it's already about 4.5 months making cups. Now, as I understand it, Gwyneth collects a lot of cups and uses a lot of designs from these cups for her inspiration, but then she's been down here working 4 or 5 hours a day making her own original cups. And I don't know, I'd say she's probably got a couple of hundred of those hanging here in the installation. And here's the workspace where she comes in and spends her studio time creating more cups. I'm gonna try to get back here and catch Gwyneth when she's working on her project. Oh, there's Gwyneth Leech. We're gonna go in and bug her.
Hello.
Hello. So this is Gwyneth Leech. The project is HYPERGRAPHIA. Is that the title of the project?
That's the project, yep.
And how long have you been here?
I have been here for 5 months.
Sitting in your little fishbowl here on Broadway and 23rd Street.
I am. And I'm making a special cup today for my biggest fan.
Your biggest fan?
My biggest fan is Maggie. Ready?
Hi, Maggie. Hello. Hello.
Maggie comes by every day to see the art lady in the window.
Is she drinking a lot of coffee too?
No, she's makes use of my cups that I've collected from all my friends and artists and my own personal consumption.
Well, tell us a little bit about the project.
Yep, I've been doing this for 4 years. I started drawing on my coffee cups at meetings. Artist meetings, PTA meetings, co-op board meetings, and I discovered that these white cups have a great surface. You know, take notes when you don't have a piece of paper.
Okay.
I came into the space with 400 cups at least, because we showed this work in a public art window on 38th Street, part of the Fashion Center. And then I knew I was coming here, and I worked very, very hard over the summer.
Getting even more cups.
Yes. And the cup form is the same every time, so I gave myself permission to go in any direction I like. So there are a lot of views of the park, fire escapes, people walking by. There's architecture. And when I was in the shore, I was doing people on the beach and buying flowers from farm stands. And then there's a lot of organic patterning, fractal imagery, aerial views of salt marshes, which I particularly like, in the New Jersey coast.
How many cups have you done here in the installation?
I think we've got 800 cups here.
800?
800.
And you've been here for about, what, 5 months?
5 months.
Have you figured out how many a day that comes out to? That's a lot of cups.
That's a lot of cups. And I know I buy a cup on my way here, I drink my cup, and then I draw on it. And then if I have coffee with a friend who comes in, I draw on those cups too, and it goes on and on like that. So at least 1, sometimes 2 or 3. Sometimes I'll start 5 cups and then I'll go back to it later and finish them. And when I'm done here, I'll treat them all with an encaustic process immersed in beeswax and dammar resin to preserve the paper from oxygen, moisture, and oil.
Okay.
And we invite people to come in and draw on their cups.
And you're going to wrap this up pretty soon, right? Your stretch is over.
My stretch is over. My corner studio in the middle of Manhattan, seeing the whole world go by and the world seeing me. And we're going to a gallery in Boston in the summer, and then I think a world tour. We've got a lot of fans who've written about it in Hungarian, Chinese, Macedonian, Turkish, Spanish, Portuguese.
Everybody likes to drink coffee.
Everybody likes coffee, and everybody appreciates the beauty of these highly engineered, atavistic, wonderful, pure cups. And they have become my muse and inspiration. And
now, do you also collect classic coffee cups? You know, there's the good old New York Greek coffee cup that kind of does a riff on the I don't know what's it, black ground, red body Greek urns, but the amphora.
The amphoras. I have a bunch here that I collected. I like to go around coffee bars all over Manhattan.
That's a lot of coffee bars. I understand that they had a report that came out the average person spends $1,000 a year on coffee.
Yeah, 800 cups of coffee. How much does that come out to?
That's more than $1,000.
So here we have a couple of your classic amphora cups that I altered to my own purposes.
Oh, that's the classic right there. That's
there it
beautiful.
Is. Turn it into a classic cup with designs from the Metropolitan Museum.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so it's a great excuse to go anywhere I like around the city and buy myself a cup.
You get to glorify the addiction.
And I have to say a lot of it's decaf, a lot of it's tea. But I think I'm also addicted to tea times, meeting with people. So I write on the bottom of the cup where it was, who I was with.
Oh, so there's also a diaristic quality about all the work as well. That's great.
Donuts, coffee, PTA meeting, November 17th, 2011. So each one of these cups is a social moment.
Do you have a website?
I do.
Tell us what it is.
It's called Gwyneth's Full Brew. www.gwynethsfullbrew.com, and you can see lots of photos and pictures from the Prow and also Cheryl McGinnis Gallery.
Okay.
Who represents me, and she's the curator of this space.
All right. Well, thanks, Gwyneth.
Thank you. It's a great pleasure to see you here.
And as always, we thank you, Kate.